Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, thank you, Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, thank you, Jesus, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. Have a Merry Christmas. Yeah. Hey, Bhakti Tom, block that Karuna there on the what is it? The 888 Raganuga, 888 Raganuga. Take him off of there. He's already starting mischief. And then put me back on the group there. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Gauranga. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So everybody get off the groups called, anyway, I'll tell you later. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, let's chant some japa. Turn your mics on. Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna. Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hari
Krishna
Hari, Hari
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hari Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, 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 Hari Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hari
Hare.
Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hari
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hari Hari, Hari Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama, Hari Hari, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hari Hari, Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hari Hari, Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari, Krishna, 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 Hari
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hari Hari,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hari Hari,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hari Hari, Hari
Hare.
Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Hari Hari,
Hare
Hari Krishna,
Hare, Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Hari,
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Rama, Hari
Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama, Rama, Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hari
Rama.
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Hari,
Hare,
Hari
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama,
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hari
Hare,
Hari,
Krishna Hare
Shri
Krishna.
Krishna, Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri Advaita, Nityananda,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Shri
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Advaita, Gauranga, Gauranga,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Gadadhar,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Govinda,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Advaita,
Krishna
Gadadhar,
Krishna.
Srivasadi, Gaura,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Shri
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna,
Rama
Shri
Nityananda.
Krishna, Chaitanya, Shri
Sri
Advaita,
Advaita Gadadara.
Shri Krishna,
Sri
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna,
Hare Guru
Chaitanya,
Bhakta
Shri
Vrinda.
Krishna, Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama, Hare Rama. Rama
Nityananda,
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna.
Nityananda,
Hare
Nityananda,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Nityananda,
Rama Rama, Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna.
Nityananda,
Krishna
Nityananda,
Krishna,
Shri Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Shri Krishna
Rama Rama,
Chaitanya,
Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Krishna.
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna.
Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Gauranga, Gaura
Krishna.
Chandra, Gaura Chandra,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Gauranga,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Gaura
Krishna.
Gaura Chandra, Gauranga,
Krishna.
Gauranga, Gaura
Rama, Hare Rama.
Chandra,
Rama
Gauranga,
Rama, Hare
Gauranga,
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna
Vishwavara,
Krishna.
Vishwavara,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Vishwavara, Vishwavara,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Vishwavara, Vishwavara,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Vishwavara,
Krishna.
Vishwavara, Nimai
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Nimai Panda,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Nimai Panda, Nimai
Rama Rama,
Panda,
Hare
Nimai Panda, Nimai
Hare
Panda,
Krishna, Hare
Nimai Panda,
Krishna.
Nimai Panda, Nimai
Krishna
Panda,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Jaya Sati,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Sati, Sati, Sati,
Hare
Sati,
Jaya Sachidandana.
Sachinandana,
Jaya.
Sachinandana,
Jaya
Sachinandana,
Sachidandana.
Sachinandana, Sachinandana,
Jaya
Sachinandana,
Sachidandana.
Sachinandana,
Jaya
Sachinandana,
Sachidandana.
Sachinandana,
Jaya Sachidandana. Jaya Sachidandana.
Sachinandana, Sachinandana. Sachidandana,
Jaya Sachirandana.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Jaya Jaya
Krishna,
Sachirandana.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Jaya
Krishna,
Sachirandana.
Radha, Radha,
Nibai
Radha,
Pandita Pranaya.
Radha, Radhe, 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 Radhe,
Nibai Pandita Pranaya.
Radha, Radha,
Nibai
Radha, Radha,
Pranaya.
Radha,
Nibai
Radha,
Pandita Pranaya.
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe,
Pandita
Radha,
Pranaya.
Radha, 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 Radhe, 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 Radhe,
Radhika,
Radha,
Radhika,
Radha,
Radhika,
Radha,
Radhika.
Radha,
Nibai
Radha,
Pandita. Nibai
Radha,
Pandita.
Radhe, Radhe,
Nibai
Radhe, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Pandita.
Krishna,
Pandita.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Hare, Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Krishna, 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 Sri
Krishna
Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna, Chaitanya,
Rama Rama
Sri
Hare
Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna, Chaitanya,
Hare
Sri
Rama Hare
Krishna, Chaitanya,
Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Krishna, Chaitanya, Sri Krishna,
Chaitanya
Sri Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya
Sri Krishna, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe,
Radhe Radhe
Radha, Radha,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Radha, Radha,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Radha, Radha, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Govinda,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Govinda,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Govinda,
Hare
Govinda,
Rama Hare Rama
Govinda,
Rama Rama Hare
Govinda,
Hare Krishna
Govinda, Govinda, Govinda,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Govinda, Govinda,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Govinda,
Rama Rama, Hare
Govinda,
Hare.
Govinda,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Govinda,
Krishna.
Govinda, Govinda,
Krishna.
Govinda,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Govinda,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Govinda,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Radha,
Hare Krishna.
Radha, 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 Radha,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Radhe, Radhe,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radha, Radha,
Krishna, Krishna.
Radha, Radha,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Radha,
Hare Hare.
Radha,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Radha,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Govinda,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Govinda,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Govinda,
Krishna, Govinda. Radhe Radhe, Govinda. Govinda, Radhe. Radhe Radhe, Govinda. Govinda, Radhe. Radhe Radhe, Govinda.
Krishna, Krishna,
Govinda, Radhe.
Krishna,
Radhe Radhe, Govinda.
Govinda,
Govinda, Radhe.
Govinda, Govinda,
Govinda, Radhe.
Govinda,
Radhe Radhe, Govinda.
Krishna,
Govinda, Radhe.
Krishna, Krishna,
Radhe Radhe, Govinda.
Krishna,
Govinda, Radhe.
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Radhe Radha. Radha Radha.
Krishna,
Radha Radha.
Chaitanya,
Radha Radha.
Yadadhar,
Radha Radha.
Shri Krishna,
Radharani.
Shri Advaita,
Radharani. Radharani.
Haridas, Haridas,
Radharani.
Haridas,
Radharani.
Haridas, Haridas,
Haridas Sakura.
Haridas,
Haridas Sakura.
Haridas, Haridas,
Haridas Sakura.
Haridas, Haridas, Haridas,
Haridas Sakura.
Haridas, Haridas, Haridas,
Haridas Sakura.
Haridas, 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 Haridas,
Haridas Sakura.
Haridas, Haridas, Haridas,
Haridas
Haridas,
Sakura.
Haridas, Haridas, Das, Hari
Hare
Das, Hari
Sakura.
Das, Hari Das, Hari Das, Hari
Hare
Das,
Sakura.
Satya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Sri
Krishna.
Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya.
Chaitanya, Sri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Chaitanya, Sri
Hare Krishna.
Oh my Lord,
Gaura Chandra.
Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna
Nityananda,
Sri
Nityananda,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Sri
Nityananda,
Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna
Nityananda.
Sri Krishna Rupa
Nityananda, Nityananda.
Goswami, Rupa 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 Goswami,
Rupa
Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami,
Goswami.
Rupa Goswami,
Rupa Goswami.
Rupa
Rupa Goswami.
Raghunath,
Rupa Goswami.
Raghunath Das, Raghunath Das, Raghunath Das,
Rupa Rupa Rupa.
Das,
Raghunath
Das, Raghunath
Goswami.
Raghunath Das, Raghunath
Raghunath Goswami.
Das, Raghunath Das, Raghunath Das,
Raghunath Goswami.
Raghunath Das,
Raghunath Goswami.
Raghunath Raghunath Das,
Raghunath Goswami.
Raghunath Das,
Raghunath Goswami.
Raghunath Das,
Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami.
Raghunath Das,
Jiva Goswami. Rupa, rupa, rupa.
Das,
Rupa, rupa, rupa.
Raghunath Das,
Rupa, rupa, rupa.
Das, Raghunath Das, Raghunath.
Haridasa Guru.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare
Haridasa
Krishna,
Guru.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, 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 Ah, Krishna, 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 Krishna. Reading from reading some verses from Chaitanya Mangal. Uh-huh. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama. The mental road of Kanai Natsala, whatever that is, okay? Listen to a wonderful transcendental pastime of Lord Gorhari, which are unparalleled by the three worlds. One day, Nishingadev or Nishinganandana meditated about an elevated road made of coral, pearls, gold, jewels, and various gems. For the pleasure of Krishna, he was conceiving of a road extending all the way to Mathura. Before Nishingananda could finish his road, the Supreme Lord came to take him back home, back to Godhead. Nishinganandana felt sorry because he had only completed the road as far as Kamalai Atsala. Aware of this road, Lord Chaitanya suddenly changed course and moved along that pathway. None of his associates knew where Gauranga was going. Soon Gaura reached Kamai, Natsala, and returned to his original path. The Lord's mysterious movements confused Parmananda to inquire about them. Explaining everything, Lord Chaitanya said, Nishinganandana created a lavishly decorated elevated road within his mind to facilitate my journey from Purushottam Centra to fulfill his devotional desire. We traveled on this raised road. Lochan Das relishes relating the blissful, inconceivable pastimes of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. In Nila Chao, Lord Chaitanya, in Lord Chaitanya, in Nila Chao, Lord Chaitanya and his followers tasted the ecstasy of Harinam Sankirtan day after day. Gradually, the devotees from different countries came to stay with Lord Gauranga. One day, Gauranga suddenly decided to visit Mathura. His eagerness grew to the point of madness. When Lord Chaitanya began the journey, his ecstasy intensified, and he started running like a lion. His associates couldn't keep pace. When Gauri went through the Jharkhanda forest, he made the birds and the beasts and the trees and the stones cry along with him. Forgetting their mental enmity, the deer and the tigers danced around happily. All the forest animals attained the perfection of life by receiving the rare gift of Krishna Prema directly from Lord Chaitanya. uh, uh, uh. Gradually, Lord Gauranga reached the holy city of Varanasi, the home of many elevated sannyasis. He paid respects to Vishvavara Shiva and walked on to Prayag, where he took darshan of Bindu Madhava. At Prayag, the compassionate Lord Chaitanya met Rupa and Sanatana and empowered them to spread Krishna consciousness. After taking darshan of Akshaya Vata, Lord Chaitanya bathed in the Trinavarti confluence of the Ganges and the Yamuna and the Sarasvati. Yeah. Uh, that's the essence. You know, Lord Chaitanya empowered Rupa, Rupa and Sanatan to spread Krishna consciousness. Without that empowerment, we can't do anything. See? So even Vaidhi Bhakti, to spread Vaidhi Bhakti, get people to follow rules and regulations and worship Krishna, you have to be empowered to inspire people to do that. You see? And it's the same thing to bring people to the really, the kind of teachings that Rupa and Sanatan would really give to the real mercy would be to spread love of Krishna, to spread that prema like the Lord gave to those animals. Okay? So basically, that's again another one level you can look as an analogy. That's us, the birds, the beasts. We have natural enmity for each other. See, this is the symbolism and the esoteric truth about the birth of the Christ in a barn with a bunch of animals. See, the Christ is born in us. There's a lot of this is the thing. When you get the mercy of a Vaishnava, empowered by the Lord to spread this. The real Krishna consciousness. See, then you can do it. Otherwise, you can't do it. And that's how they knew that Lord Chaitanya or the devotees were empowered, is they could pass on this prema to others. Not everybody would get it because they have to go to get purification. You could see here how it works. Some people get it more quickly than others, but you don't know what they've been doing in other lifetimes. Yeah. Bottom line is the Lord knows how to deal with us all and how to deal. We can't figure out. It's like he's like trying to figure out a supercomputer, or this AI stuff. And it's even more subtle and intricate. See? All we can do is depend on the mercy of the Lord, and for things to work out, and it does. Yeah. The music is on. Is the music on? Still? I thought I
No,
turned.
no, Guru Maharaj. They wrote it a while ago.
Oh, okay. Let me just take it off here.
Bluetooth disconnected.
There you go. Just in case. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, this is good stuff. Ah. Gradually, Gauranga reached the holy city of Varnashri. Oh, I read that. At Prayag, the compassionate Lord, yeah, I read that. Okay, determined and moving like a mad elephant, Mahaprabhu moved onwards towards Vrindavan. From Prayag, he came to Agavana, Agra. He visited the ashram of Jamadani Muni. He also saw Renuka Gram, which he named after Jagannath's wife, Renuka. It was the birthplace of Parasuram, the great warrior among the Das avatars. After taking darshan of the river Yamuna, who always flows towards Vrindavan. Yeah, see, so the Lord is he's going on this. You think he needs to go to these places to actually get darshan of these great devotees and the deities there? He's doing it to meet the people there, because unless the Lord comes to us, see, then we won't even bother we can't even recognize. So the Lord or the devotees have to come to us to bless us with some kind of association. Otherwise, people don't get purified. They don't know the value of devotees and all that. So the devotees come by force in that sense, by the force of that way. It's like a duty of a devotee to do that. And gradually, people start to awaken, usually gradually. Yeah. So because a devotee actually, when you get this potency, you spiritually advance, all you have to do is remember the devotees there. You become like the Lord. All he has to do is remember his own devotees, and he's done this. He counts his cows, he thinks about the devotees, he chants the name and all of this, and he's in touch with the Lord. Immediately the Lord or the devotees appear and give happiness in this association. See? So externally, the Lord and the devotees go around to meet people, the living entities, who don't understand what Krishna consciousness is about. Yeah. They consider usually Vaishnavas, real Vaishnavas, ordinary persons. That's why often, if they may even take sannyas, or I was talking to Lalita sometimes, the people, like I personally, I don't like to go anywhere, or interact with people, and they just think you're like on the same platform of consciousness, and they interact you just sit there and they want to speak about ordinary things, it's not attractive to devotees. They don't want to be intimately associated with people like that because it's like a waste of time. It's very boring. It's illusion to them, you know. So so that's why one of the qualities in Bhagavad Gita of a real devotee advanced and got this mercy is you're detached from the general masses of people. You're just not interested in that kind of affairs. You want to worship superior personalities. See, they don't know that. They think, oh, any attractive personality in the world, you know, could be a politician, could be a religious leader, could be the Dalai Lama, you know, and it could be the Pope. It could be some of these gurus. And to a real devotee, they're just ordinary, unattractive persons because they're not purified. They don't know the standard, the real standard, and all that. What do you think we're doing here? Teaching the real standard to our friends who are friendly, you know, who are our friends or disciples and or disciples. Generally, you can't really be a friend unless you become like submissive to hear and a disciple, because unless you give respect or see this as superior to what you know or what you've learned in the world, then you cannot, there's no room for this word. You know? So if you've suffered enough or you're intelligent enough by the grace of God, then you can take advantage here. That's why it seems kind of odd the way I preach, where I poo-poo practically everything. I don't consider anything. I don't consider any of these. There's not one of these gurus I consider anything special. Not one of them. You know? To me, special means you're awakened and you're a real Vaishnava with real bhakti who can appreciate. You're a connoisseur. You by word and by deed, you praise and you relish what is on the transcendental platform. Now that's respectable to a liberated soul. Generally, this is such a high consciousness that those who have it, they come and they pretend and they make a show, and they make a show like these other people are making a show. They follow the etiquettes, but it's not really real. They're playing a game. They're cheating you, in other words, because when the world is full of the cheaters and the cheated, and most people are not ready just to hear the straight out truth. That's why Bhakti Vinod said, the acharyas ascertain the truth and then they keep it for themselves because people just can't handle the truth. For some reason, we're doing this, and sometimes I have to pull back a little bit now because people get a little spun out here. Some of the devotees, they misunderstand. They think, it's intense, man. Poo-poo the world to bring to the if and that's the only the door is respect for the higher consciousness, and it's hidden. This is the devotees, just like the Lord. The true nature of God is hidden by Yoga Maya. See, or Mahamaya. Mahamaya, you could say, heights. If you're in Mahamaya, you can't understand the devotees' character and qualities, or the Lord's. So the devotees come here. That's why, or the Lord comes here. They take on a form in this world to interact with the people here and teach them these principles of bhakti. Usually it's rules and regulations. They're animals. We're all animals. We're goats, we're goat heads, we're stupid, we're foolish, we think we're smart, even though we're dumb. Look at the leaders, man. Can you imagine? Look at the leaders now. Leaders are liars and cheaters. I mean, even some people, even in our sangha, still believe in the leaders. It's a hard time just to get them, convince them that they're not trustworthy. Your doctors, your friends, you got to be very careful. You're not your friends. Remember, I read this yesterday about Lord Chaitanya. He says, I think this is a forest here. I see nothing. The people act like tigers and crocodiles and you know, they're dangerous. Everything's dangerous here. He's speaking for us. But when you get the gift here, when you get this gift, all the dangers are nullified, just like the animals become docile. They're neutralized, they're poisoned. There's no need for it. Maya is the Lord's servant, and she attacks only those who are not coming to him, not coming the proper way, not coming through the door, not coming to be delivered. That's what she does. I mean, there's nothing the devotees can do. Is we can preach like we're preaching now. People can hear this. But most have ears, but they don't hear. They don't see. They don't pay this any mind because they're caught up in the Maya, the illusion of worshiping those who are not transcendentally situated. They're not liberated souls. See? So therefore, it's the blind leaders leading the blind, even the demigods. If you put the demigods, this is one of the 10 offenses. People don't know how high those beginning instructions are. They don't even understand them because they act against them. You're not one of the 10 offenses to chanting the holy name. See, I get all this flack. I get all this I get the criticism just for teaching the 10 offenses. The 10 offenses is simply, now this is the deep meaning of the 10 offenses, just some of them, because I can't remember all of them. But one of them is to place the demigods on the same level as Lord Vishnu. The Hare Krishnas don't understand that. ISKCON doesn't understand that. The gurus don't understand that. They act against it. The followers don't understand that. That's why they don't chant in ecstasy like the devotees here. Because I teach this. If you listen, you'll begin to feel ecstatic. If you follow these instructions and these teachings, you'll become ecstatic. See? Like those who take it seriously. You don't have to be, you see, good examples are like, I showed you that I gave you that Janine's testimony. Here's a lady, she has 3 kids, she's married, busy with the kids and all that, doesn't have a lot of time, but her heart is here. Her heart is sincere. She listens to the instructions. She even said in the thing, she said, when I got time, because I was very busy with the kids and all this, but when I got time to attentively listen to your class, see, following the instructions. How many of you are doing that? If you wonder why is she getting this? Well, how many are that, like you're maybe busy and everything, but then when you get here, you attentively listen to the devotees. You listen to Lalita's class. You give her respect because she's an advanced devotee. How many are you doing that? See? And if you wonder why you're not so maybe ecstatic, it's probably because something like that. See, not following the instruction, not listening attentively. See? So the Lord can bless you even if you're busy and you're doing all these things and everything. He's just looking for a little sincerity, that your heart is, you're not a hypocrite. See, hypocrite is you're following, you're double-minded, man. You come and you're actually thinking, go hard, I'm going to come and steal this bhakti, But, oh yeah, all in the name. You say backstabbing. You think Krishna likes that? No, he wants to point that out, that you're an illusion, man. That's Mahamaya. You're a servant of Putana. That's why you keep a donkey mentality. You're also a servant of the donkey demon. You act like a stupid fool like that. See? So trippy stuff, huh? Yeah. So the Lord and the devotees, if you want to enter into this realm of bhakti, you enter by the door. The door is giving respect. The guru, the real guru, come when you can see. If you come and listen long enough and you give more respect here to this message coming here, that you get the realization that this is empowered, this is real, this is true, and you give respect, you come to this message and this word above all other words that you've heard. See? And that sounds like ego, false ego, right? But that's just the truth. See? That was Jesus's preaching. He was an empowered personality. And that's how you get over one of those main 10 offenses of giving to put the names of the demigods or charismatic persons on the same level as Vishnu or Vishnu Tattva or those related to Vishnu on the transcendental platform, giving you a transcendental message. See? That's the secret. That's why you got to come and hear attentively and see for your own realization, not blindly believing, but actually see from your own realization that this is topmost. That this is a very rare event. See? And when you have faith like that, and you see that your guru has come to deliver you out of this illusion, and that they can't do it because their knowledge, they don't even know who is empowered by the transcendental potency. Many of them think they are, but they can't do the job. The proof is in the pudding. How many people have you awakened who listen to you? How many people are having genuine spiritual experience, like Janine, right? Like that. You see, that's called Bhakti Lata Bij. See, you read that in the book. Bhakti Lata Bij is attachment to Krishna, attachment to Lord Chaitanya. You see, I'm looking, what are the symptoms? Is that a genuine attachment? If that was not genuine, it would be like, hey, 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 yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, Gore, so beautiful, but actually I want to stab him in the back. I want to bring his disciples over to myself. See? That's not genuine. You see the difference? Genuine has symptoms. For Freddie's sake, I tell that, You got to look deeply. Not otherwise, if you're not conclusive, you got fake ecstasy. You're stealing a few rays and using it to facilitate the material potency. You're watering weeds. Okay? That's what that is. If you have any doubts. Okay? But genuine awakening is like that. You have faith in Guru. You have this, Krishna sees that and gives you real attachment to him, not fake attachment, because that's not speculation. Real, and then inquiring from the Guru, you ask, what about this? So you come here, you're going to learn what is intelligence, how to be intelligent, how to see things by symptoms and by qualities. See, that's how it works, and otherwise you'll be befuddled, you'll be baffled by the Lord's Maya. What does Krishna say? My divine energy is very difficult to overcome, but those who surrender to me, see, can easily cross for it. That's why he empowers the spiritual master. That's him in guru form. If you don't have somebody like that, you don't have the real guru yet. So you should be listening very careful and see, is Gohari like that? Is he empowered by the transcendental potency and the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Is the Supreme Personality of Godhead coming to you as Guru, through Guru, as Guru? See? Isn't that by the book? Isn't that what the book says? Isn't that what chapter 1 says? Adi Lila? Am I just, people think I'm in false ego for just teaching the book. Oh, he's talking about himself. Yeah, well, the shoe fits, it fits. Hey, man, if I don't fit that, throw the shoe out. It's a piece of shit shoe. But if it fits, what are you going to do? It's like saying, go into Cinderella and saying, here's the glass slipper. It fits her foot. Oh, she can't be the real thing, man. The slip. No. It fits the foot. You got to be a princess. She's not a princess. But the shoe fit. See, an intelligent the prince said, "I'm taking this gal, man. She's the shoe fit. She's going to the ball. She's going to have a ball, like we have a ball, right? You want to go to the ball? You know, ready for the ball? You ready for your whatever you got? You're just going to turn into from a pumpkin into a chariot. Come to the ball. Don't we have a ball here, man, every day? What do you think this is, man? This is the king's palace. The queens are here. We have queens. Lolita's one of the queens. You know, a lot of laughter, happiness, crying, and ecstasy and joy. Does Vishnu know who is spiritually realized and who is not? I have to say, that's a pretty dumb question there. What do you think? Is that a smart question? Or well, how would you answer that there, Lolita? Does Vishnu know?
This is really a question of an ecstatic devotee who is laughing for years in ecstasy.
That's a joke. I think he doesn't mean that. He's just telling us a joke. He wants to make
It's a joke, yeah. That's the best.
No, Tom. No. Vishnu is as stupid as you are. How about that? He's as stupid as you.
Keep on quoting verses, Tom.
I'm sorry, just joking with you, Tom. Just having a little fun. It's a symptom of endearing relationships. That's perfect. Thank you for giving us a laugh. I don't know. How would you answer that, Tom, now, if you had the time to think about it? You answer that for you. That's too advanced for me to understand. You answer. Help me out. All right, what else here we got? After taking darshan of the river Yamuna, who always flows towards Vrindavan. See, that's spontaneous devotional service. See, River Yamuna, make that a person. The river actually can turn into a person. The river actually represents a person. Okay? River Yamuna is a devotee, right? From them flows the bhakti, the water of bhakti. Doesn't it? Oh, it flows towards Vrindavan, right? That water flows. It flows towards Vrindavan. See? That's Vrindavan are the verses in the book. You could look at it like that. See the verses. The water flows towards those verses. See? That's why we face the Vrindavan. How do we face Vrindavan? You know, a lot of people they pray to Mecca. You know, the Muslims, they turn towards Mecca and pray. See? Devotees, they just turn towards the verses and pray. See? These verses is Vrindavan. They're all about Vrindavan. They're all about Vrindavan consciousness. They're the highest truth, man. The highest ecstasy, the highest truth, highest revelation. Man, this puts Socrates' realizations to shame. See? Because these are transcendental. They're not understood by anybody under the modes of nature. Even the greatest souls, most of them are under the modes of nature. The greatest souls are actual devotees who have transcended the modes of nature. They've even transcended liberation. And they're in an intimate, ecstatic, no fig leaf relationship with God. They live in the garden that way, just by facing the word, facing the name. See? They flow towards Vrindavan in that way. You want to be a river Yamuna? Come here. We'll teach you how to become the river Yamuna. You know, you'll flow towards the Vrindavan of the verses. What's the difference between the mantra of Vrindavan and Vrindavan? For an advanced devotee, there is no difference. Matter of fact, you know how if you in the deity room, they teach you the Archana program. They teach you to to call Vrindavan, the river Yamuna, for the water there. By mantra, you make ordinary water Vrindavan water by mantra. But do they really do that? Only if you're advanced devotee and you chant River Yamuna's name and your heart melts with devotion and bhakti. Yeah, there you go. Now the water has turned to the devotional water. See, the holy water. You think holy water is made by these priests? Many of them might be pedophiles too. That's what we've been finding out in this Kali Yuga, huh? These priests make holy water. Is that really holy water? You think all these gurus are so holy over there? You think the verses they're giving you are conclusive and clean, like a pure? The verses need to be like the river Yamuna when it's pristine condition. See, that's Harikatha, conclusive understanding and preaching of these verses and these truths as they are in their true meaning. See, now that clears off the poison that you've ingested from listening to religious leaders. Religious leaders who worship demigods. See? They think, a lot of times you think all these gurus in Vaishnavism are worshiping the Supreme Personality of Godhead? No, they have to show the symptoms that they are. If they show the symptoms of worship of the demigods, like the mode of goodness, they're in the mode of goodness. If they show that they have the symptoms of this Kali Yuga, especially these guys like to worm their way in to religion and even Vaishnavism, they show the symptoms of the mode of passion and ignorance. They're in the mode of passion and ignorance, even though they're going Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. If they're hypocritical and liars and cheaters and pedophiles and porn addicts, then that's what they are, in the mode of passion and ignorance. So and so it's all hypocritical teaching. You go there, the 10 offenses, don't put the demigods or the demons as your leaders. That's what they're doing now in Kali Yuga. The demons are putting on nice clothes and dhotis and everything and saying, worship me, believe in me. They get with their cronies, their little clubs, and they appoint each other deliverers of the universe. And you believe it? I don't care. You may have controversy. Who are you? This, you're that. Well, I'll just ecstatically chant my way because I'm in the truth. I know the verses and I preach the verses. You don't like it? Too bad. Go out there and worship these guys if you want. We'll teach you how to worship only pure devotees, like the book says. Chapter 1, all chapter 1, just everything I preach is based on chapter 1. All glories to my Shiksha. See, Krishna Das Kaviraj says, all glories to my Shiksha gurus. Sanatan, Rupa, Rupa Raghunath Das. All these persons, Nityananda. All glories to my Shiksha guru. Where's one non-liberated soul in that? Do they do that? I only do that, and everybody thinks I'm crazy. Everybody thinks I'm offensive for only worshiping pure devotees. Can you imagine, Lalita? Yeah. Why don't they understand? Why don't they accept? Well, because that's just the way this friggin' world is. I was trying to be nice. Man, so hard. It's hard, Lalita. I can't do it. I
can relate to that, Guru Maharaj.
I got this mean streak in me.
We are mean.
Hard heart, man. And still, Janardhan, see the connoisseur somehow can appreciate this. I mean, how else are you going to know about Lord Chaitanya? You can read all in the verse. Sometimes he wants to speak harsh words. What are you going to do? You're going to balk. You're going to say, I don't agree with you, Lord. Well, how can I get you ready for the pastimes if I don't kind of act like that sometimes? How can you know that you're with a real guru if your guru doesn't act like that? That the Lord Chaitanya is acting through them, as them, sometimes like that. That how you know when you get purified is, why is the guru, why can't he be soft and why can't he be like I want him to be? Because I want to be in control. That's why you need to hear this. You get purified of that. Wanting to control God, wanting to control Guru. Right? See? So you got to act the part. You got to make this a real Leela. You got to be like, sometimes the Lord will use the real devotees like Nityananda and kick somebody in the chest and knock them across the road. Well, I don't use any violence. We kick with the truth. Very purifying. Yeah. Okay. Now he went completely mad in love of God. Gauranga's heart flooded with Krishna prema. With great endeavor, he checked his feelings. Yeah, it's when devotees, when you advance, then when you go to Vrindavan, everything is heightened. Even, actually going to the physical place. It's amazing. Yeah, I think Lalita figured that out, when you went to Mayapur and Vrindavan. It's just like, I noticed like I could just stay in that and just do devotional service. It's just like natural. It's really wonderful. I think I'm about ready for a trip back there. What am I going to do with my voice?
Mayapur. Especially Mayapur. Ooh.
Especially Mayapur, actually. I remember, I'll show you how it works. How I was in Mayapur, and when I was dialoguing with my ex-wife, and she was over there in Radhakund, I was in Mayapur. She said, "You should be and this was during Radhastami. And I blissed out in ecstasy, just cry, like this. And she says, why aren't you coming to see Radha, man, in Radhakund and Vrindavan? Why are you over there in Mayapur? What? Are you telling me? What don't you understand?
Chaitanya is more merciful than Krishna.
I said, I did the smart path. You see, the smart path is the treasures are buried deeper in Vrindavan of that love of Radha for Krishna, but they're so easily accessible in Mayapur, especially for an advanced devotee. I wasn't lacking anything. Matter of fact, I was very happy. All the devotees were emptying out, going to Radhakund and Vrindavan and leaving room because, during those times it's hard to get an apartment. I was getting the best apartment. I thought, this is intelligent. Krishna, thank you for giving me it. Man, I would get the nice apartment. They were cheaper because everybody would empty out and go over to Vrindavan. To me, that was the intelligent path. I got more mercy, definitely more than she. I mean, she never gets above this Vaidhi thing. She thinks the highest truth is nirjal, renunciation. She's into that shit level. Renunciate Gohar, he's not advanced because look at him. He relaxes, he's easygoing, and I don't believe in ecstatic love. And see, she's in prison, man. See, this is what gets you out of prison. That's why even the Goswamis were not into dry renunciation and dry austerities. They did it because it was natural for them. It was the Lord's blessing to them to do that. But all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya were blessed. If you had love for Lord Chaitanya, you had the same love as Rupa Goswami. You had love for Lord Chaitanya. There's no, love for Lord Chaitanya is love for Lord Chaitanya in your various rasas. You could look at Look at Ramananda Roy. He was a gopi, an intimate associate of Krishna in Vrindavan, and he was in that position as a government servant. Didn't matter his position. As a matter of fact, he was writing plays as a government service, in a position of relishing his relationship as a gopi. Matter of fact, he would get these beautiful dancing girls ready for his play, and he would massage their bodies and clean their bodies and touch their private parts even. Hey man, don't blame me. Blame Chaitanya Charitamrita. I'm just repeating these things. You can't imitate that, of course, but he had genuine love of Krishna. Yeah, but people don't understand that. They don't look for the mark. Do you have the mark? See, the mark is that verse that explains everything in Chaitanya Chandrodaya. The Lord Chaitanya's devotees descended in the guise of ordinary men, bearing the one mark, love for Lord Chaitanya. Real, natural, genuine, ecstatic love for Lord Chaitanya. That was the mark of a real devotee. Not what they did externally, not if they were a government servant, not if they were in love with God, if they were Pundarik Vijayanidhi, looking in two mirrors at the beauty of bhakti reflected in his own face. It was raging, ecstatic devotion and bliss, and then being served in well-oiled hair where he was very rich, a lot of properties. No, you look at the symptoms. He had ecstatic devotion, love for Lord Chaitanya and Radha and Krishna. Symptoms, always symptoms. Rupa Goswami, they had the same love, their love for Radha and Krishna like Pundarik Vijayanidhi. Look at Gadadhar, very renounced, but he took initiation from Pundarik Vijayanidhi. He wasn't looking at how renounced he was looking how ecstatic he was. That's the standard for Guru. Don't ever forget that, everybody. People have forgotten it. You just never knew. Nobody taught you that standard. I remember I was in the Narayan Raj group, and somebody asked, how do I know a bona fide guru? You know what he says? A bona fide, I didn't have to put him down, but this is just what they teach in Vaishnava. He didn't go to the essence. Okay? If you got a real empowered devotee, they go right to the essence. Okay? He said, a real bona fide spiritual master is renounced the world. They are renunciates, they are austere, and they have no material desires. That is the spiritual master. So many people follow that path. And the thing is most of those spiritual masters are not like that. They just put on a show. They're not really renounced. They're not that. They just put on a dhoti, put on the show, and just believe it. That's follow the science. This is the science. We put on a dhoti or a little cap in the Vatican, and just believe that you get to Jesus Christ through us. Oh, really? Yeah. Do they have the symptoms of having the Christ awakened in you or the Krishna awakened in you? Do you have the love of God awakened in you with the symptoms? See, in the guise of ordinary persons. You know what ordinary person is? A sannyasi in the Varnashram Dharma, Varnashram system. That's an ordinary person. They're not anything special, people. It's Varnashram Dharma is ordinary. Now, if that sannyasi is like Prabhupada, extraordinary sannyasi, or a Brahmin, see, they're a devotee. But nobody even looks at those symptoms. Nobody even knows that standard. And I get so much flack. Gauri, what are you doing? You're so offensive for preaching the real standard of devotional service. But that's what gets you there. Otherwise, if you're not directed like this, you'll never get love of God, because you'll always be misdirected by etiquettes, by putting Brahmins or ordinary sannyasis on the transcendental platform, you worship them and get a mundane result, even if it's good. Oh, yeah, I worship my guru. What did you get? Oh, I look at me. I'm a Brahmin now. Look at me. I'm a guru now. I'm a sannyasi now. I'm a renounced. I'm all that. See? And what never comes out of their mouth is, oh, what I got from my guru, I got ecstatic devotion, the greatest treasure in the world, the pearl of great price. That doesn't come out of their mouths. That's not their preaching, because they don't have that. What result? Everybody should become intelligent. What result are you looking for? What do you want? Do you want to come here? If you come here, we only have one product: love for Krishna, bhakti lata bij, attachment to Lord Chaitanya, like Janine got. That. Is that interesting to you? Do you want that? No? Well, go somewhere else and get whatever those teachers have to give you. It might be nothing. It might be mode of goodness. Maybe they'll give you a Brahmin thread. And you'll sit there with pride usually, because I said, look at me, I'm a Brahmin. Chant my Gayatri mantra. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't come here, because I might teach you to snap that thread. No. Oh, that's so offensive. Yeah. Like Ishan did. That blocked him from serving Lord Chaitanya, because Lord Chaitanya, you're like my godbrother. You can't wash my feet. No. You're like my godbrother. That would be offensive. We're godbrothers, man. No. And he snapped that. He says, oh, this Brahmin threat, godbrother? Are you kidding? I'm a Sudra. I'm worse than that. Boom! Snap! Hey, you want to come here? I'll teach you to snap that thing. I'll break your dandas! Oh, God. Krishna, please, why do you do this to me? I wanted to be peaceful. I really did come out with it. Be nice and peaceful and everything.
Circumcised Brahma threat.
Snap that, Brahman. Snap those things, man. This is the higher teaching. I can't. I want to give respect to the danda. I want to worship the danda. Well, there you go. You got to stick to worship. See? No, you come here, I'll teach you I read that pastime yesterday, actually. Lord Chaitanya saw a club, and he says, and he was worshiping this club, but that club was not just any club. He was saying, yeah, I'm worshiping this club, and he's thinking, this club is Nityananda. I'm worshiping this Nityananda. That's why, in other words, he's teaching you. That's the little Christian you. And when you worship that club, even though you get clubbed with it sometime, hey, man, Lord Nityananda is non-different than his weapons, and so are his followers. So are his servants. See, so when the Christian you, see, this is another secret. This is a revelation just came down. That's why I come here. I love revelations. Yeah, Lord Chaitanya worshiping this Gada, this club. He said, this is Nityananda. See, he's going to club Kali Yuga. Isn't that, you notice? Oh, if you can't club Kali Yuga and these lies and these cheating things and all that stuff, if you can't club it, that means that you're not a real guru. And if you don't give respect to that club, who's clubbing Kali Yuga, clubbing the lies and everything, you don't enter the kingdom of devotion. That's what Nityananda told Raghunath Das even. He says, oh, you're a thief. You want to go directly to Krishna. Oh, no. I possess Krishna. You got to come through me. You got to come through this door. Isn't it funny? Jesus said the same thing. And Gaurahari is, that's the same thing. You don't come through here. You show me some other door out there where you get love of Krishna. Huh? Show me some. Otherwise, I guess this must be the door. Just logic, huh? Well, you want to get my Lord Chaitanya directly, or through some of these living dead gurus, or some of these hard-hearted Ritviks? Hey, try your best, man. Give it your best shot, man. But those who come here, they'll get the result of love of God when you come here sincerely. If you come hypocritically, we'll throw you at the outskirts of Vrindavan. You can protect Vrindavan. We'll throw all the hypocrites to you. We'll throw you the Shamagoris, who's still trying to get on and pollute and destroy the faith of our followers. That's what they do. The Karunas, the hypocrites, still want to come on and give mischief here. And we'll throw you on the outskirts. You keep people. We'll give you some followers too. We're sorting the fish out. Remember, this is what Jesus said, parable. You catch a bunch of fish and you sort them in the barrel. Oh, here's a hypocrite. Oh, here you go, Johann. Oh, another one. Hey, Johann, we'll give you another worship. There you go. Here you go. You keep them out of this place. You will keep them with you. This is what Krishna did with Kalya. Kalya couldn't get rid of the poison, really. It just had its nature just to be that way. He says, well, for the sake of the devotees here in Vrindavan, see, same thing here. For the sake of the devotees, we'll keep you on the outskirts. You go on the outskirts, and you that's your service. You keep the hypocrites occupied. Those who don't sincerely come to worship Guru Krishna and the Vaishnavas and really listen from their heart and abandon their opinions, their stupidities and all that stuff. They want to steal this bhakti. They want to act like our friends, but are actually the enemies of bhakti. Outskirts for you. We got a surface for you. Service. Govinda doesn't like the nice guy. Huh? This is the problem. Krishna knows your hearts. Yeah. Yeah, I told somebody, come here regularly. I'm having problems, my mind is all over. I said, well, come here regularly, and listen attentively. It's too hard, you're so mean sometimes. Well, look at you now. You're going through purification. Come here and listen attentively. Anyway, when they do it, when you follow the instruction, because this is where to drink, man. This is where the peace that surpasses all understanding. If your mind is going all over the place and all this stuff because you're not here, this is where the Lord will help you. See? But sometimes it might be too much, and so you have to stay there. That's okay. But come back for God's sake. Don't stay away too long. Yeah. So Lalita, you can't. Oh yeah, I'll send you the link here.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, send you the link. Oops, wrong one. Oh, I had the link here already. Here it is. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Let's see here.
Nothing came yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a little bit behind here. Okay, here you go. There you go. Let's see if you can find where I'm at here. Can you see Lord Chaitanya tours Vraja Mandala?
It's still downloading.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I have now the preface before my eyes.
Oh no, you got to go. Okay, it's way down. Actually, just scroll
What's
way. You know how to scroll there?
Yeah,
Scroll.
but what's the number of the verse?
Then there's no numbers here, unfortunately. So
Oh,
what you do is just keep scrolling down and find some place there. Just scroll down, way down, and come to a title and let me know what the title is.
okay. Adhikanda, chapter 1.
What is it? Okay. All right, go ahead. Read that.
Thank you. Oh, glory to Lachana Daja.
Oh, wait. Adikanda chapter 1. No, go go way down.
Way down.
Yeah, because that's Adikanda chapter 1. That's the beginning.
Yeah. The terror of Jagai and Madaya I have before my eyes.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm. Chapter 12. The lamentation of Vishnu Priya.
Uh, okay, yeah, go with that. Let's see where that goes.
Okay. Thank you. Sachimata was so aggrieved that she couldn't even speak. Seeing Sachi sobbing, Vishnupriya fainted upon becoming aware of his imminent disaster. After taking his evening meal, Goranga went to take rest in his bedchamber. Vishnupriya rushed to the Lord and sat by his lotus and sat by his lotus feet. Her face was sad. She sighed heavily as she looked at Goranga. Vishnupriya wrapped her creeper-like hands around Goranga's feet. And she took them into her heart. Tears streamed down from her face, wet the sari covering her breast, and fell upon Goranga's feet. Suddenly, Goranga woke up. Sitting up in bed, the Lord said, "My dear, why are you crying? You are most dear to me. I don't understand why you are crying." Sitting Vishnupriya on his lap, Goranga affectionately touched her chin and spoke some sweet words. Crying and feeling helpless, Vishnupriya didn't respond, although Goranga repeatedly asked her. Vishnupriya remained silent, simply clutching the Lord's lotus feet. Knowing all the ways of love, the Lord dried the tears from her face with his cloth. Again, he asked her the cause of the grief in a half, in a half-choked voice. Vishnupriya said, "O Lord, Lord of my life and heart, please place your hands on my head I have heard that you're going to take Sayas. The news crushed my heart. I feel like entering the fire. My life, my wealth, my beauty, my dresses, my ornaments, glances and whispers are all meant only for you. If you leave me, what value is my life? My heart is burning in the fire of this poison. Let my life go to waste. But I want to know how you walk to distant countries. Uh, um, just a minute. To distant countries. Your feet are softer than Syrisha flowers. There is so soft. They are so soft that even I don't touch them in fear of giving you pain. With your feet of reddish, how will you travel through the torn forest? Your moon-like face, your moon-like face is a pool of nectar with the slightest endeavor, pearl-like drops of perspiration appear on your lotus face. There is an echo, I think,
Oh,
Gurmaharaj.
yeah, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
During the monsoon season, it will be constantly raining. At other times, scorching sunshine will dry up everything. A sannyasi must endure a life full of suffering. I know nothing other than your lotus feet. Under whose shelter are you leaving me? Your mother said she is old and weak. How can you leave her? What will you accomplish by leaving your dear devotees such as Advaita, Srivas, Murari, Mukunda, and others? How can you just leave them and take Sayas? You are the personification of love, and you love everyone in the world. But the way you're acting now seems contradictory. For when you travel far away to distant countries, all your devotees will die in separation. It is because of me, the worthless one, who's keeping you bound in material existence, that you're leaving to take Sayas. Is it so? Then let me take a last loving glance of you before I kill myself by drinking poison. And then you can stay happily here in your home. Oh, my Lord, please don't go to distant countries. There is nobody else in my life. When I look at your face, my heart burns, anticipating our imminent separation. Vishapriya, she fell silent, incapable of expressing the deep pain within the core of her heart. She kept weeping and clutching the feet of Lord Goranga, gently smiling. The Lord picked up Vishnupriya and and set her on his lap. To alleviate Vishnupriya's distress, the Lord joked with her. Goranga said, "Who told you that I go away and take sannyas? I will always tell you about my plans." Don't be overwhelmed by lamenting without a cause. And then the Lord, he tenderly kissed Vishnupriya and he pacified her in various ways. They passed the night enjoying the unlimited pleasures of love. At the end of the night, Vishnupriya still felt a burning pain within her heart while looking at the dearmost Lord of her life. She put Gora's hand on her breast and said, "Prabhu, don't tell a lie in fear of hurting me. I can guess that you're cleverly trying to take me without my knowledge. You just run away suddenly. You are your own controller. Nobody else controls you." Now do whatever you like and take sannyas if you want. But please tell me definitely, are you going to take sannyas? And now I have another title. Do you see it? Shall I continue reading? Guru Maharaj?
No. Just a minute. Yeah, yeah. So the Lord, is he actually lying? He says, "Oh, who tells you these lies? I'm not going anywhere."
He's not
Sounds
lying.
like he's lying.
He's not lying.
No. Yeah, because absolutely he's not. He lies but doesn't lie. There's a contradiction. From the material perspective, it's a lie because he's going to go and say, but from the spiritual, he's not lying. Devotees like that, see, this is they're spiritually connected with him. Matter of fact, even this is a relishable event. People think, oh, this physical separation, oh, she's so miserable and all that. But actually, those who listen, look like Lalita, she gets an ecstatic state from this separation mood, from even hearing about it or repeating it. So, uh, so this is the spiritual potency. This is, otherwise, if you have bodily separation, actually, I was thinking that when I was in Vrindavan and Damodar was one of my disciples who left, and he was married to Sachi, and so they got their bond of marriage and everything. So he comes to Vrindavan. He was only there like a few days, and we're all having a great time. It was one except him. He couldn't get it. He says, "Oh, I, I can't stand it. I just missing my wife so much. We're here in Vrindavan, man. Where Krishna is. See, the attachment, it's like that. And it was very painful for the poor guy, It's like, so I finally says, "Oh yeah, just go home. You can't relish being here now because you're so attached to your wife, you know so this the spiritually, Vishnu Priya is attached to the body of the Lord, the spiritual body of the Lord. See, this is not material or mundane. She's a deity. She's a goddess of fortune, and she's she's tasting this happiness of this. Well, it seems like misery, and she's going to drink poison. No, she is. No.
It's a glorification, actually.
Yeah, it shows a deep attachment to the spiritual form of God. That's why he married her, because of that attachment. Matter of fact, when you're awakened, that's like your beginning of your marriage with the Supreme Lord, and now you bond more by interacting with the Lord through in our separation, hearing, chanting, remembering, because there the Lord actually came physically, but it was a spiritual body there, still, even though he had a physical. He was spiritually awakened and manifesting that spiritual potency. See? That's the secret also. When you actually come to love Guru, and you love their word, you love their teachings, you love their characteristics, whether it's harsh or soft or whatever. You see, you start to, because what they manifest is transcendental, but sometimes so intense. I have to hold back. If I don't, people flip out. They think they consider it ordinary. That this is offensive, all of this stuff, and so it gets really misunderstood. Anyway, it comes with the territory. You can't.
You need to clap hard because the illusion is big.
Yeah, the illusion's big, and yeah. So sometimes that aspect comes out, and yeah. So that's a spirit. That's a sign of attachment to the spirit. So that it gives great happiness to the Lord that we're attached to him. Just even like in the world, the reflection. If a woman sees that their husband is like, oh, I really desire you, I really love you, he's so attached to me, there's their happiness in that, like, wow, I'm really controlling this person, like this. Well, the Lord has that also. Wow, they're really attached to me, and that's so attractive to the Lord, that you're attached to him, that it pulls him to you. Literally, that's called devotion. It pulls him to you. He has no, that's how you control the Lord, by that deep attachment. It just pulls, that like Lalita's attached so deep. It pulls the Lord to her every day. That's why anybody treating you like an ordinary person is a fool, idiot, and those who give respect to devotees like advanced devotees like this, you're the most fortunate, because that's where you're going to get the real blessings. If you treat them as ordinary, those who are actually advanced, that means that's a symptom of your ordinariness. So hopefully that'll be humbling to you, that if you're envious and jealous of advanced devotees. See, like Janine, she had that nice awakening where she said, wow, I could appreciate now. See, this is called pure Bhakti Lata Bij. It's very pure, and it's attachment to the mentality and the qualities of devotees. You become like that. Now, oh, wow, I just felt so blessed and so purified and so happy to hear how this devotee was blessed by Lord Chaitanya. Okay? That's Bhakti Lata Bij. She's very forward. That's her Christmas present. Like Lalita said, what a Christmas present. Okay? That's the best Christmas present anybody can get. If you are so fortunate to even hear about a devotee that's getting that, because that means you're in the right place. You think any of the disciples of any of these gurus have even one disciple that gets that kind of thing? Not even one. Because you got to be the real deal. And the Lord has to be, he only works through his knotted flutes, whatever that perfection of attachment to him comes from those who are deeply attached to him. No other way to get it, You can't give this to others unless you really got it. And isn't that amazing? Isn't that the essence of the Hare Krishna movement? Isn't that what the real truth about it is? Attachment to Krishna. That is everything. That means you can pick up the holy name and chant Hare Krishna with full attention, and the Lord comes and you get all the blessings. Everything becomes auspicious. Your body becomes auspicious. Your consciousness is auspicious. and purified. Your heart is purified, and if whatever you picked up in this bullshit world of Kali Yuga, boom, gone, gone, gone. Simply because the Lord appeared, perfect happiness and fulfillment. Fulfilled all your material desires. All desires are fulfilled in the Lord. Everything, and that's the prize. Okay? And then whatever comes in your life, whatever you're running out in your life, whoever you touch becomes blessed with that. Becoming more closer to that. Even the hypocrites. You'll see even the hypocrites get, they come eventually. It's just, what are you going to do? They just don't come right away into the right consciousness. Yeah, true. Yeah, okay, so let's stop here for a bit. And Lalita will go live whenever she feels like it later and bless us more. All right, let's play this song. Why not? Mm-hmm.
Bluetooth connected.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh Ranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gauranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Ranga, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, everybody. We'll see you later. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.